there are three words that can be quite dangerous in business. If you're a woman in business who is starting to feel pretty exhausted, and maybe you've noticed that your client intake is starting to drop, saying to yourself, just keep going, is more dangerous than maybe you realize. There was a time in my business where I made my first $250,000, and a few months after reaching that goal, I actually couldn't pay my rent. And these were the exact three words that I was telling myself. So I'm going to help you not make the same mistake. I'm also going to help you not waste time, because of my experience and what I've learned that actually helps you get consistent clients and move forward in your business and feel successful. If you're new here, my name's Lydia Kimmerling. I'm a master life coach and business mentor. I help women in business, service businesses, personal trainers, coaches, nutritionists, personal stylists, scale to 6 figures and beyond using my 30 leads in 30 days strategy. It's really important to me that we all do business in a way that works for us. I got really tired of everything that the internet was saying. You know, you need to be busier, sexier, you need to be louder to succeed. I have discovered the opposite. At this time in my business, I was doing all of the things. I was running retreats in Ibiza, in London, in mainland Spain. I was appearing on stages. I was writing a book. All the things were happening. And so from the outside, it obviously looked like I was doing really, really well. On the inside, the business was running on chaos. I had created like my own kind of monster because I was running on these three words: just keep going. Now, if you are a few years into business, you'll know that you can only just keep going for a certain period of time. Us women, we are not machines. We are not built to push, 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 go, go, go. In fact, if you are feeling exhausted now and you continue down that path, the likelihood is you're going to end up in the same place that I did, which was burnt out. And that's not just tired. That is a deep exhaustion. I want you to be in business for the long run, right? You want a steady, you want a sustainable business, you want a business that feels easy. So I'm going to talk to you about the switch that I made from using just keep going to 3 other words which helped me step back but still succeed. All right, let's break this down into 3 steps so it's really nice and easy for you. The first step is swapping the language. So right now you're saying to yourself, just keep going, because there's a belief underneath the surface that if you stop, it's all going to fall apart. But sit with that for a moment. You cannot run a business that way. You cannot run a business where everything relies on you, that if you stop, even for a day, right, that everything's going to fall apart. So I swapped just keep going for don't give up. Now, I know that they seem similar, but we need to apply step 2 to understand don't give up. Step 2 is you're going to add some strategic pauses. Now, if you're telling yourself don't give up, knowing that you're not going to give up, you can allow yourself to just stop, whether it's for a day, a week. I have stepped out of my business probably 7 or 8 times over the 15 years, one time for 5 months, knowing full well that I wasn't giving up. I wasn't giving up. It was a strategic pause so that I could get a bird's eye view of my business and see how it needed to change, how I needed to reboot and reroute it. Because the truth is, in business, the only reason you're going to fail, 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 fail is if you give up. That's the only way, right? But if you just keep going, and what you're doing isn't the right action, then you're just going towards more of what isn't right. It's pointless. It's pointless. And I tell you that as a woman who's been in business for 15 years, who has done that, because I believed that being busy meant that I was going to be successful. So I was busy. I was doing the things. I was taking the action, but it wasn't the right action. So just keep going was taking me in the wrong direction. That's what I teach in my mentorship, where I share the 30 leads in 30 days strategy. I'm all about big success, but doing it in a way that feels peaceful, that feels calm, that isn't about rush, 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 pressure, pressure, pressure. So before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Do you find yourself saying, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going? What has been helpful from today? Don't leave without saying hi, commenting. If you want to connect personally, you can DM me over on Instagram. My handle there is @Lydia Kimmerling. I'd love to hear from you there.